One more problem students may have citing sources in their writing is that they don't know how accurately they need to cite the literature. In this video, I'm going to address this problem. Hello, my name is Martin O'Brien, and the purpose of my channel is to help students learn the skills to do great research. A reader needs to know exactly what information you got from someone else and when you started using it in the sentence. In example 1, the author cited 3 sources at the end of the sentence: Kakutani et al., Ote et al., and Matsubara and Iwasaki. What is the chance that the results reported in this sentence are from similar experiments carried out separately in all 3 research papers, as I'm showing in example 1 and table 1? For example, did all 3 papers report NO2 being converted to N2 by A. faecalis under semi-anaerobic conditions? Or did all 3 papers report NO2 being converted to N2O by A. faecalis under aerobic conditions? Although it is possible that similar experiments were carried out in all 3 research papers and similar results were obtained, it is highly unlikely. So it is likely the research cited in example 1 was not cited accurately. I have read these 3 research papers and I can confirm that different experiments were carried out in each paper with a small amount of overlap. Therefore, the author is inaccurately citing the literature in example 1. The ramifications of doing this is that if spotted by a journal reviewer, your manuscript may get rejected, or at a minimum you could be asked to rewrite this and perhaps other sections of your paper. But that is not the worst of it. If this error was not spotted by the journal reviewers and the paper gets published, readers who are familiar with the cited papers will know you are not able to cite the literature correctly. And if a young researcher decides to read those 3 papers for themselves because they think the contents might be useful for their own research, they might be confused and frustrated when they cannot find the exact information reported by the author who originally cited the 3 papers. By the way, this sentence would not be considered plagiarized because the author did cite the correct sources. The problem is the information was not cited accurately. After I read these 3 research papers, I rearranged the citations in the sentence so that the reader now knows exactly what information I got from which source. For example, the reader now knows that only Kakutani et al. Researched A. faecalis reducing NO2 to N2 under semi-anaerobic conditions. Matsubara and Iwasaki and Ote et al. Did not conduct a similar experiment. Table 2 summarizes what was said in the text. It can sometimes be challenging to summarize the research of a few sources in 1 or 2 sentences, but we always must aim to write as concisely as possible. A good trick is to first summarize the information from each source in a table, as I've done in table 2. That will help you cite the literature accurately, and it will also help you write more concisely. To conclude, accurate citing is part of being a rigorous researcher. Make sure you tell the reader exactly where each piece of information was sourced from. Thanks for watching.